Hi, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and I am back with another bins haul from the Goodwill Outlet. I got 72 pounds today and I got a handful of things that I'm excited about, but overall it was a terrible day at the bins. I was there from when they opened at 10 until 2:30 and they had only done one rotation from the morning. There was some fresh bins when we got there in the morning, and then they rotated once and I had to leave. So I'm surprised that I got as much as I did, but so much of this is kids stuff because people don't pick that up at my bins a lot of the time. And I'm doing a second kids consignment sale, so I was looking for kids stuff, which is great that I got it, but I like to have some other things to, you know, make the bin strip worth listing on Poshmark. So it's not sorted. We'll go through it. You'll see what I'm going to sell myself online on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, what is going to go to the kids consignment sale, and then what will maybe go to Once Upon a Child if it's a little too unseasonal. I need fall winter for the sale, or Plato's or ThredUp, although I don't think I got very much for either of those places today. First piece here is from Banana Republic, and this is their most current tag. Let's see. This is from fall 2023, and it's a black short sleeve, like puff shoulders shirt. The really current mall brands have been doing okay for me, like Gap, current stuff, Banana Republic, Loft or Ann Taylor. So we'll see how that does. I actually just sold a Gap shirt like 10 minutes ago. Here is a jacket for the consignment sale. This is a lighter one, but that is fine. The brand is Free Country, and I don't care about the brand, although the better brands, of course, are good because I can price them a little higher. I was just looking for clean. And this is a kids piece that I may sell myself. The brand is Baby Cottons. It's a baby dress, but it has smocking at the top, and anything with smocking tends to do well. So I will look this one up and see if I should sell it or if it should go to the sale. Then this was a men's brand that I have never found before, and I was really excited to find it. The brand is Rowback, and I think they do make some women's stuff too, but they're more famous for men's. This is a pair of shorts. They're like in between like an athletic short and like a dress short. I guess they're probably like a golf short, although they don't have belt loops. But anyway, this brand is super expensive. They're really known for polos, so I wish I found one of those, but the shorts should still do really well. These probably retail around $100. This one is kind of silly that I picked it up, but I figured I would try and do something with it. This is a like personalized embroidered footie from Love That Cotton, which is like a decent kids brand for like smocking and that kind of stuff. So this says Daphne, so I'm gonna see if like there's any resources. There's got to be a place where you can sell like your kids personalized things, because so many people, especially in like southern smocking and that kind of monogram style clothing where they do put names on stuff. So maybe I can find a Daphne. This is a pair of Spanx. These are a medium, and they are like the shorts, shapewear style. I will sell those. This is an Athleta sports bra, but it has no sizing in it, and I don't think they do any kind of size dot. It probably had a tag that was cut out, although I can't see where it would have been, but there's no like writing or anything on it. So I'm gonna try Plato's with this and see if they'll take it. If not, maybe I can do some measurements. This was kind of from that same pile as that Daphne piece. I did find a handful of good kids pieces. Well, actually I found quite a few, but this pile specifically had some good ones. So these are Henry Duval And again, they're that kind of expensive southern style. They're like a green velvet pant, so I will sell those. And I did find a lot of Zara Kids today, which is great. That is one of my favorite kids brands to come across. This I think is going to be a bit too spring summer for me to take to the consignment sale. And unless I found a few pieces of the same size in like less substantial items, I'll probably just take them to Once Upon a Child. If I have like 5 pieces of, you know, size 6 or something like that in Zara Kids, then I'll list them because someone will be more likely to bundle them. But a top like that is only going to bring me like $10 to $12 on Poshmark. I found some more Average, which is a pajama brand I've talked about a lot. I only found the shorts, sadly, but they still sell as separates. Then this is Cat and Jack, and it's like a fuzzy kind of rib knit. It's a 5T, so I have to look at it compared to something else and see if this is a dress or a shirt. But that's for the consignment sale. And this is Janny and Jack, and I thought maybe it was Hill House when I picked it up, but I was fine with it being Janny and Jack. This is their newer tag. So I will sell this. That is worth me listing. It has a couple spots on it that hopefully will come out. I did see those earlier, but I think they should. And then I should probably get at least 20 for that. And another piece for the sale. This is Old Navy little turtleneck sweater. And I think I will send this to ThredUp. I mostly liked it because it was flannel. It's Coldwater Creek, which I don't usually sell, but I did think it was a cute style for fall and winter. This is a brand I don't know, Sam and George, but a red sweater is great for the consignment sale. Anything holiday does well. I think every single holiday piece I brought to the first sale that I did sold, so that kind of fits in that line of things. Then this is Aerie, size small. I have this sweater in my closet in another size. They're very oversized and comfy. This is Hannah Anderson. Let's see. It's from 2025, so maybe I'll list this one myself. It's just a button-down shirt, but it's short sleeves, so I can't bring it to the sale. I think this is buttoned incorrectly, but this is another Zara piece. It's a short sleeve shirt, and I think it like ties in the front. Definitely too summer for the sale. I didn't find many jeans today, but these are AG men's jeans, which usually do better than AG women's jeans. They're 34-32. So, oh shit. I'm just seeing that it has a very distinct wallet pocket mark on there. So I think those are gonna get recycled. I don't know how I missed that. Oops. Then this is Old Navy, just a little quarter zip for the sale. This was an interesting find. So this is Magnetic Me, which is usually, and somewhere in here I have another one, usually footies, and they are known, it's magnetic because instead of having snaps or zippers or anything, it's actually magnet closures. I've never come across anything like this before, so I'm gonna check the comps, make sure that there's still popularity in the non like footy category, and plan to sell this. If not, I'll take it to the sale and someone will buy it just because it's cute. And these are Hannah Anderson ski pants or snow pants. So sadly, I saw someone had the matching jacket to these. I wish I had the full set, but I'm so glad I found these because these will do amazing at the consignment sale. I will price these probably at $30 and put no discount on them because I will list them myself if they don't sell for that price, but I think they should. These probably retailed, if they sold with the jacket as a full set, I would guess somewhere in the $150 to $200 range. And if they were just these, they were still probably like $80. So, and this is Old Navy, I believe, for the sale. A little bit of a bigger girl size. It needs to be washed. These are Janny and Jack little shorts with, I guess, hummingbirds on them. I'll probably list these. I actually had this exact piece for the last kids sale too, which is funny, and it sold. So this is Cat and Jack with hearts on it. This is so cute. This is a little matching set from Tahari, which is probably just from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but it's a skirt and matching top. Sadly, can't bring this to the sale, but I think I will just bring it to Once Upon a Child. At the very beginning, I found a few pieces. I'm gonna say I have 5 from Torrid, all in size 4, and I don't pick up a ton of Torrid anymore, and I did leave a piece or 2 behind that just were really dated, but I thought these styles were okay, and a size 4 in Torrid is a decent size to have. So this is black with a little ruffle at the bottom, short sleeve. I think this is trendy enough that that will do okay to sell myself. This is Zara, just a little tank top, but I would pick up essentially any Zara Kids. These are Hooray by Cynthia Rowley. They're corduroy pants. I sold, I think, all the corduroy pants I brought for boys to the first sale. And this is just a cami from Torrid, but I found another tank top in the size 4 too, so I figured I'd lot them together. And this has 1 or 2 little marks on it, but this is a mini Bowden raincoat in this fun yellow. I'm gonna throw it in the wash and see if we can get the marks out. But if not, I'm still gonna bring it to the sale anyway, because otherwise it's in really good shape. It just has like a couple little spots. I wasn't kidding when I said there's just a ton of kids, so if you don't like kids stuff, I'm so sorry. I have lots of other hauls, but if you do shop at the bins and you're not picking up kids things, to either sell online for brands like Janny and Jack, Hannah Anderson, or lotting sizes up together, or taking things to Once Upon a Child, you're missing out because it's really so lightweight for the most part that it's just leaving money on the table. This is Rare Editions, which I don't normally pick up, but the granny square print of this is perfect. I will probably just take it to Once Upon a Child because I don't think I'll be able to sell it great on my own. This is Hannah Anderson, and it's a little Christmas dress, which I was thrilled to find for the sale. I'll probably price that at like $16. Then this one is Gap Kids, and it's red, but it also has hearts on it, so it could work for Valentine's Day or Christmas season. So holiday stuff really is like the best to find because parents buy lots of fresh things every year for the holidays. These are boys' straight jeans from Children's Place. They were just in great condition. They wanted $8 for these at Goodwill, which is crazy for kids' jeans. Then this is Riley and Crew, which is a kids brand that I do love to sell myself. And this is like a onesie, but it has like little ruffles at the hips. So I guess you would wear it without anything, or like if you wanted to wear like tights under it or something, you could, but I think you wouldn't like tuck that into pants. I think it's colored original. It's a little boys or girls hoodie. This is Jamie K, which is another good brand. It's pretty similar to Riley and Crew. This is just a kind of thermal long sleeve t-shirt though. Then this sale does allow bathing suits, which the other one does not for the fall sale, so I did pick up a few. This one is Zara 2T. Thought that one was really cute. Then this one is Cat and Jack 3T. This is Vineyard Vines, and it's a boy's suit jacket in like a 2-3T. 3T. Could totally list this myself, but I'm not going to. It's from 2021, so pretty current, but just a piece that someone doesn't want to spend that much money on because their kid's only going to wear it a couple times, if that. Especially at that little size. How often does your 3-year-old need a suit? So buying it at a discount is perfect. So this is Hannah Anderson, and it's not the usual Hannah material. It's kind of like a sporty material, so I was surprised that that's what it was when I grabbed that. And this is Zara Girls size 8. I think I may list this one myself because it's a really cute dress. As long as I can find a stock picture of that, I'll probably sell that one. I found these at 2 separate times, but I was hoping that they were going to be the same size, and they are, so I will put these together. They're the same exact shirt from Cat and Jack, just different prints, so I will sell them as a bundle at the sale. And another bathing suit. This one is Zara 2T also, so I will probably bundle those together too. Then this is a Nike t-shirt. Since it's short sleeved, I'll bring it to Once Upon a Child, but the graphic was in great shape. Another jacket. This one is from Baby Bear. I don't know that brand, but just a good condition, plain black jacket. This is Jumping Beans, not an expensive brand, but a really cute, bigger girls cardigan sweater to bring. These are H&M girls wide leg jeans with some like bedazzles on the pocket area. Hopefully those sell. The only risky thing about jeans is they're definitely the heaviest pieces that I pick up. They're heavier than the jackets, so to have to bring them to Once Upon a Child, if they don't sell, I'm not gonna get as much of a return on those, but I figured it was worth the risk to have a couple pairs. We have another bunting. This one is Gap, so I can definitely price this one for like $20, and it should sell. I sold every single bunting that I brought to the first sale. Don't know this brand either, but it was in great shape. Sergeant Major. It's a floral hoodie. Just good condition, cute pieces is basically what I'm searching for. This one I have to decide what to do with. I don't think I can bring it to the sale, but it's a girl's size 5 bodysuit, but it's velvet and bedazzled and has little flutter sleeves on it. I thought this was so fun from Zara. I'm gonna send this to ThredUp. It's just Ann Taylor, but it's pretty current. It's just a pencil skirt, but this will probably go there too. This is Talbot's size large. They wanted $10 for that at Goodwill. That's insane. It's just a t-shirt with some little ruffles on the sleeves. And this is like a windbreaker. It doesn't have a brand, but I thought maybe because it was pink and shiny for, $6 it would go. It weighs like less than a t-shirt probably. This is a Skims bra, which I still get excited when I find Skims. It's kind of a weird style. It's a bra in the front, but like a sports bra in the back. Size 34C. I'll sell that one. This is Hope and Henry, size small. It's a girl's poncho sweater with a faux fur neckline. I thought this was really fun and different for winter. And I shouldn't have allowed this in my house, but it was new at Tags. It's a Cowboys hat. I figured I would grab it because it was new with Tags. Sorry, Dad. I will list it for probably like $10. And this definitely needs a wash, but this is another like full body snowsuit. It doesn't have the feet, but this one's mini Bowden. And it just has like some dusty areas that I'm hoping come right out in the wash. And then I should be able to sell this one for like 25 plus too. So that was a great find. Well, this was probably the best piece of the day. and this is LoveShackFancy, which is always exciting to find, especially at the bins. It's just a crop top with little flutter sleeves, and it's all smocked, but I would expect to get 40 to 50 for that, which is great and absolutely a brand I get super excited to find. And this is fun. These sweaters do pretty well for me. This one's Eagle Eye Collectibles, but these like super embroidered printed sweaters or sweater vests usually do quite well. This one has like teapots on it. They do pretty good on Depop too. I just sold a floral one a week or two ago, so I do grab these most times that I see them. This is a Nuitag bathing suit bottom from In Gear Swim. This is gonna go to ThredUp. I send them bathing suit separates. This is another one of the Torrid 4X pieces. It's like a boxy t-shirt, and then on the sleeves there's some eyelet. So again, a cuter style. Some Torrid stuff is rough. So I've definitely gotten pickier about what I pick up, and I don't pick up like the 000, 0, or 1 unless it was a really great piece at this point. This is Free People Beach. I have to decide what to do with this because the Free People Beach line doesn't usually sell very well for me. This is a jumpsuit. It's like a dark gray, I would say, wide leg, kind of a weird torso. It feels like a short torso to me, but yeah, this line just does not move well for me. I wasn't gonna leave it behind at the bins, but I may just send it to ThredUp. These are Hannah Anderson shorts. I think, yeah, they're not a bathing suit, just shorts. But these I'll send to Once Upon a Child. This is Cat and Jack. Thought this was good for the holidays with the gold skirt. This is a men's Abercrombie polo, but it is a very current one. It's not like an older one. The moose looks slightly different, but I could tell from this tag that this is like their current kind of lines. I have to look up comps on this. I'm not sure if I should sell it or see if I can just bring it to Plato's, but I figured either way it was worth grabbing. Another jacket. This one is from the brand Jerry boys jacket. This is a baby piece that I will absolutely be selling myself. The brand is Woolino, and it's a wool sleep sack. And the last one of these I sold within like a day for, I want to say about $50 for a sleep sack, which is crazy money. They're so expensive new. So this one's, I would guess, a bigger kind of size. 2 months to 24 months. Merino wool sleep sack. So I will definitely be listing that. Keep an eye out for those for yourself. This is a Hello Kitty like fleece sweatshirt. This is Old Navy. Only grabbed it because it's a linen blend. So I'll take this to Once Upon a Child, to Summery for the sale. 2 Free People of like the shopping bags that they give out at the store. I grabbed these at the bins and then just put a Free People piece in them when it sells. It's just like some nicer shipping presentation, and those I would say cost maybe a nickel. This is a little set from Monica and Andy. They're dinosaurs. If I had only found one piece or the other, I wouldn't have gotten it, but since it's the matching set, that'll go to the sale. This, I think I'm gonna list myself. This is Zara Kids, and it's a linen wide leg floral jumpsuit. It is so pretty. So I think that will sell well. It may take a few months because it's out of season, but that one is worth listing on Poshmark. These are Athleta Elation Capris. I've gotten pretty picky with the Athleta leggings that I sell, but I still grab them and send them to thread up or take them to Plato's. This is Chico's. I grabbed it because it's linen. Linen from Chico's usually does really well. You can sell it yourself, but I will send this one to thread up. Some more corduroy pants for the sale. If they're the same size as those gray ones, I will lot them together. This is Gap long sleeve t-shirt for the sale. And this is Abercrombie, and I think I'll probably list it. It's a tank top. I guess it probably sits like kind of off the shoulder. They're like bodysuits, and like that kind of material usually does pretty well for me. This is a Doc Marten dust bag. I have a pair that I will stick in here in my closet. Another kid's jacket. This one's Gymboree. Got snowflakes on it. And this is Carter's, a long sleeve heart dress. And this is Gap, great Christmas piece. It's like a sweater on top and then flannel on the bottom. This one I will most likely take to Once Upon a Child. It's Ralph Lauren, however you say it. It's a seersucker dress. I don't have the best luck selling this brand for kids in my closet unless it's something with the bear on it. So I think this will just probably end up there. This is like a sweatshirt from H&M with bows on it. This is kind of a weird material, but it's little lass. It kind of reminds me of like Lululemon material, but I like the plaid of it. This is a Zara Kids piece that can go to the sale because it's long sleeved. Look at that collar on it, how fun. This is for like 18 months. I was hoping these were going to be the same size, but they're not. They're both from Zara too. They're the same thing, just different sizes. And I think the gray I will sell at the sale, and the pink are a little more worn, so I'll take those to Once Upon a Child. This is another tank from Torrid that I'll bundle with the other one I found. This is White Fox, which is a brand that I usually take to Plato's. Hopefully they'll still take a top like this at this time of year, but if you find their sweatsuits, it's worth selling, but the rest of their clothes isn't really, in my opinion. This is Full Tilt, don't know it, but a good kid's skirt for the season. Then these are a brand that I just never got to looking up. It's Agua Bendita Paris, I think. They might be pajama shorts, so have to see what to do with these. Another pair of Spanx, but these are more like a high-rise underwear style, but also size medium. This is a pajama set for the sale. It's Disney with Belle and Rapunzel on it, I think. And it's the long sleeve and the pants. And I found 3 of the swaddle up swaddles. These are, like, always think they're shaped so weird. So all 3 of them are size small, so I may just lot them together, or at least probably lot 2 of them together to sell at the sale. These I'll probably bundle together too. These are both 0 to 3 month kissy footies. It is a brand that I do sell myself sometimes, and this one has the matching hat too with it, but I think they'll be fine just selling them together. I have gotten like $15 for one on Poshmark, but usually the more themed ones. So I think like I've had a golf themed one that did really well, or like nautical or summer, like those are kind of just neutral girl ones. We have a Grinch t-shirt, even though it's short sleeved. I think I'm going to bring it to the sale because it's obviously Christmas. I have a Gap denim skirt. This is Cat and Jack, but I have to bring this to Once Upon a Child because short sleeve, pink seersucker, definitely not a winter themed item. These are Uniqlo sweatpants for a baby. I might just bring them to Once Upon a Child. I was hoping I'd find something to kind of go with them. If I could find, or if I have like a onesie to stick with them, then making it more of like a little outfit would be better. But as just like the sweatpants, I can probably only sell them for like $4 there. This is new tags from Pat. I think that's just like an Amazon kids. This is a Barbie skirt. Thought that was kind of fun. I'll give it a shot at the sale since it's brand new. This is Peter Millar. It's a women's golf skirt. It's really hard to see. It's pretty faded on there. Size medium. It's just like a white activewear skirt. Then this is a Zara girls dress that one of the ladies at the bins who knows I sell kids stuff handed to me. This will go to the sale. These are made well. They're kind of a strange style, so they are definitely cropped. They're like khaki pants with really big pockets. They're from 22, but I'm leaning towards sending them to thredUP. This is a pair of Gap denim shorts for myself. Can never have too many of those. This is Hannah Anderson boys romper. I guess it could be boys or girls, but I think it's intended for boys. I think I'm gonna list this one myself. It's really cute. Then this is like a denim shirt with a hood. I have one of these in like a flannel style for boys for the sale, but I think this one I'll probably list as girls. This is another Madewell piece. It's just pretty basic, so I think I'll send this to thredUP too. This is French Toast, which is usually uniform pieces, but I think that's gonna be fine at the sale. My Once Upon a Child is iffy on that, but I'm sure someone needs uniform pieces, but also that could just be a navy skirt if you wanted it to be. It doesn't necessarily scream uniform. And this is a loft black silky, it's definitely not silk, but silky type feeling shirt for myself. This is Hannah Anderson too, but I think this one will probably end up at Once Upon a Child. And this is the brand Next, and it's a sweater with embroidered winter things on it. And I didn't look this up, but I figured it could go to thredUP if it wasn't worth me selling. It's resort wear Sea Spice, 100% Peruvian cotton made in Peru. And it's like a white halter dress with crochet on it and smocking, and then probably midi length. Thought it was pretty. I'll look it up and see if I should sell it or send it to thredUP. This is a boys Zara puffer jacket, which I was thrilled to find. This is one of the other Torrid pieces. This one's not my favorite of all of them, but I figured it was basic enough that I'd grab it. I think this is the only other new with tags piece that I found. The brand is TYR, and it's a bathing suit. And it's actually a one piece, but like it kind of looks like it's just a shirt. It retailed for $85. It kind of seems like it's like a performance swimsuit. Chlorine tested, Durafast Elite TYR Fitness. So I'm gonna look this one up and see if it's worth me selling. I was originally thinking thredUP, but if it's kind of has a niche market, then it may be worth listing myself. And this is Roller Rabbit. It's a white top. But honestly, the only Roller Rabbit stuff that sells for me is the pajamas. These pieces never sell for me, so I think I will send that to thredUP. This is Baby Gap, and again, I only grabbed it because I had the whole top and bottom set. This is Eileen Fisher, size medium. It's a knit tank. Gonna send that to thredUP. Eileen Fisher is not my favorite to sell, but I do have another piece here from Eileen Fisher as well. This is a new with tag scarf. So I may list this one myself. I don't know how much it retailed for, but new with tags is great. If I send it to ThredUp, it'll do well, but hopefully I can list that for like 30 bucks and sell it. This is another Free People piece. This is actually We the Free, but I don't think I'm gonna list this one myself. I think I will probably take this one to Plato's and see. Janny and Jack, I think I'll bring to the sale. It's like a white button up and then it has the ruffle on it. This is a girl's tennis skirt with the blue ruffle on it. The brand is Infirm. I don't know it, but I think I'll try Once Upon a Child with that. And this is a Gap footie. I have a few others that I think I'm gonna try and bundle up, just a couple of those together. This is Stephen Allen, which usually is a decent brand. I have to see if I can find much about this one. Since it's pretty basic, it may end up at ThredUp just because I have plenty to list myself. And this is Dippin' Daisies, which is a pretty good bathing suit brand. This is a one piece with like cutouts on the side. I will sell that one. I found this pair of Zara heels in pretty good condition. They're rubber banded together, but I think I'm gonna take them to Plato's. Zara shoes don't move for me, but I'm gonna see if they'll take these since they're pretty trendy. They're picky with heels, but I think those skew younger person than older. And this is a little boys set that I'm gonna double check because I don't know this brand, but it's Stitch and Stone. So most likely Once Upon a Child, but I'm gonna make sure this isn't like a good boutique brand first. Then this is a Zara t-shirt that I'll probably do at Once Upon a Child. This is Gap and it's like a sweatshirt dress in perfect condition. This brand is Chiara Fiorini, I think. It's like a linen tunicky. It says made in Italy, so I figured I'd grab it, and it can end up at ThredUp if it's not worth it, but I didn't look up the comps of it. This is H&M, that unless I have something long sleeve that matches in the same size with it, I will send that to Once Upon a Child. And this is just a plain black button-down shirt from Children's Place, but kids always need these for like school concerts and that kind of stuff, or performances and stuff, so I think this is a good basic to have. Then this is a bathing suit that I will bring. It's from Mott 50. It's like avocados, long sleeve one. Then this was a really interesting find. So I found 5 of these, and the brand is Agua by Agua Bendita, which is so expensive. At first I thought maybe they were pillowcases, but they are actually garment bags. So it has like the hole for the hanger at the top, and then it can either be like something could hang out of this, or you could like kind of fold it in like a pillowcase. So I found 5 of these, exactly the same. I honestly don't know what the value of them is online. They were ranging everywhere from like $7 to $30 for one. So I figured since I had 5 of them, I should be able to get like at least $25, $30. And they're so pretty, but yeah, I was shocked to see that. The print I noticed first, and then I saw the tag, and then I just kept finding them in the linens section. So this is a duvet cover that I found, and it's a twin size, but I don't know how you pronounce it. Matuk, something like that. So it's white, and then it has yellow scallop on it. with a quick search on their website, these seem to retail for around $500. So it does have a couple stains on it. I'm hoping we can do some work on that, but I figured even with some stains on it, this had to have some value. And then I didn't find a matching pillowcase, but with it was this pillowcase that's a different brand, but like I feel like they probably came from the same person, so I may put them together or not. This one is Schweitner linen, made in Italy. I don't know much about that, but that could be expensive too, in which case I'll sell them separately. Then this is another bra. This one is, I don't know how you pronounce this, Hesia maybe? They've been like viral on TikTok. I had a new with tags one that sold really well, so I figured I'd grab this one even though this one's not new and see if it does well too. It's a 38 triple D. This is the other piece from Magnetic Me, and this is more like what they usually are. So it's like, and then it just snaps back together for you, which is so cool. So this one has some washwear, so I'll probably hold on to this one and bundle it as like an extra when I have another one of the same size. This will go to thredUP. This is just J. Crew, but it's very current and has a cute neckline. These are girls' overalls from Children's Place to try. I don't think I've brought any big kid overalls before, but we'll see how those do. One Lululemon piece today. I think this is an Align tank in like a purple. It's a size 4, so I will sell that one. I found 3 pairs of these shorts. They are, I think, different brands, but they're like kids versions of this very popular Free People style of short. So if they're all the same size, large, medium, large, okay, never mind. I was gonna say if they're all the same size that maybe I'd sell them together, but they aren't, so they're gonna go to Once Upon a Child. Then this is from Zara, and this is so cute. It's like a little sweater onesie type piece. I think I'm gonna list this one myself because I think that is adorable. Then these are Banana Republic wool pants from 2022 in a pretty green, so I thought those were fun for the holidays. I'll check on value on these, but I picked them up with thredUP in mind. Now we have a Carter's denim dress. Then I found a whole pile of Bombas socks. So you're thinking, who the heck is buying used socks online? Bombas has such a following. I pick them up every time I find them. I've sold new, I've sold used. I will bundle these all together and make at least $30 on these used socks, which is crazy, but it works every time. I did pick these bogs up. They are a kid's size 5. I'm gonna bring them to the sale. They just need a little bit of a wipe down on the rubber, and then they're good to go. The only thing that stinks is they probably weighed 2 pounds, so I paid like $4 or $5 for these. But if I can sell them for $25, that'll be worth it. And then the last thing here is this pile of kids' pajamas, and they are from the brand Petite Plume, which is a very expensive kids brand. The only thing is I have like kind of a mix here. So this one, I don't think I found the bottom to, size 4. This one is also a size 4, but I do have the full set. These are lobsters. I'm gonna sell all of these, but those will go individually. Then I don't have the match for this one, this gingham one, also size 4. And then these pants, I don't have the match, also size 4. So I'll probably sell these 3 pieces together as like a bundle of just, you know, the 2 tops and the unmatching bundle. And then I think all 4 of these match, and they're all size 4. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they all match each other. So that's weird. So I have 2 sets of this pair that has like trees and animals on it. So those alone will probably mostly cover my haul, those kids' pajamas, which is insane. But so yeah, that is everything. Like I said, a weird haul. My to sell pile is quite small. My you bring to the sale pile is definitely the biggest. But overall, I'm happy with what I got. I accomplished my goal of getting stuff from the sale. We'll see how that duvet cover does. The duvet cover I found last time I went to the bins from Mary Mecco sold within like 2 days, and one of the sheets sold just as quickly. So I need to make sure I'm looking at the linens. I wouldn't have found those Agua Bendita things if I hadn't. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.